What's going on, guys? This is Tammeister, and today I got my first guy on the new Shadower class. So to start off, for first job skills, we have Dark Sight as our buffs, and Haste and Dark Sight for our buffs, and our active is Double Stab. So Double Stab is very simple, it just stabs the enemy twice. Very weak first class ability in my opinion, but you know, you just gotta work with what you got. I mean, who really plays the first job advancement anyways? You know, usually I just leech it all the way up to like level 70 or so, or higher than that. So for our buffs, we have Dark Sight that, you know, keeps you in shadows just like any other thieves. It just keeps you in the shadows. You're invulnerable, and this is a good way to leech as well. Once you join a party, you can just walk through these monsters and get free experience, just loot the misos and everything. And for Haste, you know, just like the other thief class as well, it just allows you to walk faster, increases your speed. And if you double tap your jump button, this is flash jump, this is one of your passives. And let's move on to our second job abilities. For second job, we have our main attack will be Savage Blow. So similar to the PC Maplestory, it just attacks the enemy like a couple of times. I think it looked cooler in the PC Maplestory. If you guys remember, back in the old days, it just makes like 6 sounds and just like it sounded real cool. But I mean, this effect on Maplestory M is a little underwhelming in my opinion, but still pretty cool effect. So yeah, just was it three line attack? Yeah, 3-line attack, and it's like a multiple enemy attack as well. Oh, I just noticed multiple enemy. Usually, I think in the PC Maplestory it was like a single target ability. As for our second ability, we also have the ability called Steal, which is a pretty cool ability. So you have a 20% chance of stealing an enemy potion. So let's see if I could pop that off. So I'm gonna press Steal here. Alright, so that wasn't successful. Let's try this person. See, there we go. So see, that picked up a potion right there. So I'm not exactly sure which potion. I'm not sure if it's random, does it automatically use the potion, but I've been seeing it drop, but I can't find the item in my inventory, so I'm guessing it just steals a random potion. For our buffs for second job, we have, I believe this is called Miso Guard. Let me just double check that. Yes, Miso Guard. So you spend 500 coins, 500 misos, I mean, to defend yourself, like increase your defense. So that's a pretty cool skill in my opinion. I went to the wrong page. Yeah, so you spend 500 misos and your defense goes up pretty significantly. Let me double check. I believe it was 50. It decreases, incoming damage decreases by 50%, which is a pretty crazy buff in my opinion. So that's a pretty cool skill, and it's only for 500 misos, which is pretty insignificant considering how much money you'll be making in this game. And we also have Dagger Booster, and that just increases the speed of your attacks for any daggers, your weapon attack speed. Alright, for third job, we have, I'm not sure what these abilities are called at the top of my head, so let me just run it through. So for third job, we have Phase Dash. So this charges forward, just like Aran, and a lot of classes have this skill where you just like run through enemies, in my opinion. But yeah, this thing just rams through everyone, and I guess it's like a mobility skill. Doesn't do as much damage, but it's a cool mobility skill. For our second skill, we have Midnight Carnival. So this is sort of like Savage Blow. It's a AoE attack and attacks multiple enemies in front of you. So this attacks 6 times, I believe. I'm killing these monsters too fast. Yeah, probably like 6 times, six line ability. So attacks an enemy 6 times. For our third ability, we have Miso Explosion. Miso Explosion is pretty cool. So every time you attack enemies, if you notice, there's this shiny coated miso on the floor that you can't pick up. If you walk over it, as I'm doing right now, you can't pick it up. So in order to use these misos that fall on the floor, you can use Miso Explosion, and it just flies to the, I guess, nearest monster near you or wherever, and it just attacks them. It's a pretty cool pretty cool ability in my opinion. It's like another AoE ability for the bandit class. For our fourth ability, we have Dark Flare. So Dark Flare, if you use it once, it creates this like rectangular force field, and it just keeps doing damage to enemies all around you. Within that rectangle. And what it actually does is temporarily summon the Dark Lord's Windmill Throwing Knife, negating almost all protections. So I guess just is like status cancels. For our fifth ability, we have Into Darkness. So Into Darkness is pretty cool. So it just automatically teleports you to the like a nearby enemy and right behind them. So that's a pretty cool ability. I'm gonna show you guys again if you guys missed it in 20 seconds. This cooldown is pretty long, but if you were playing this game manually and use this ability, it's a cool way to like just farm really quick, because it automatically just bumps you up to the next enemy right behind them as well. So in 4 seconds. So as you can see, I don't have let me just rid of all these monsters. So I don't have any monsters near me, so I'm going to use this ability, and it hops right behind the next monster closest to me. Alright, as for buffs, we have Shadow Partner and Pickpocket. So Pickpocket, I believe, is steal. Does it steal money? Let's double check. Pickpocket, it dagger Miso's drop close by when attacking monsters on hit. Okay, so up to third job, you won't have these Misos falling whenever you hit an enemy until you hit third job, and that's when Pickpocket comes out, and that's every time you hit an enemy, these dagger Misos will drop, which is that shiny coated Misos. And for Shadow Partner, it just pretty much like the assassin class, just I guess doubles your line of damage, which is pretty cool. Significantly increases your damage because you're pretty much attacking like twice. Alright, and for the final fourth job class, my favorite, so we have Assassinate for our first ability. So this, I think, attacks, if you spam it, you could attack like 3 times, and it does pretty good damage, and pretty good single target damage. Let me just read it out. It deals a powerful strike field by the darkness. Tap the skill again to activate a final blow. This will deal 20% increased skill damage, increasing to 30% if 3 kill points are consumed. So for the kill points, what it's referring to is this other buff that you get at 4th job. It's called Shadower's Instinct. So it has a chance of earning kill points when attacking when hitting a monster. Kill points can be stacked up to 3 times. So if you notice here on the top right, after I use it, here you go. So whenever I attack an enemy, it's gonna give me a kill point. So I have 1 kill count right now. Give me 1 second. Now I have 3 kill count. So yeah, I guess it gives you a final blow after 3 kill count, and it increases your damage as well once you have 3 kill count. Alright, so our second ability we have is called Sudden Raid. This is like an AoE ability that just attacks every monster on the nearby, so which is pretty cool. Look at that. Cool animation. Oh, there we go. Pretty cool ability, just attacks everyone nearby. It's like a Genesis for Bishop. For our third ability, we have Boomerang Step. So this is going to be your AoE attack. So it's like your Savage Blow on steroids. It just does a crazy amount of damage and attacks super fast, and attacks very fast, and enemies in front of you. All AoE ability for enemies in front of you. Alright, so our fourth attack, we have Smokescreen, our last ability. So Smokescreen, once you use it, any enemies inside the sun. I'm sorry, this word is just messing me up. Smokescreen increases crit damage to monsters within the smokescreen. So I guess this is what you would do before bossing. You just pull out this smokescreen and just attack enemies within that smokescreen. Alright, and our last buff, since I mentioned briefly Shadower's Instinct before, we have Shadow Shifter. It temporarily turns you into a wooden doll and evades all attacks. So it's pretty much like a dark side, I'll say, but I think it increases your damage as soon as you come out of dark side. Cause it increases your damage as soon as you come, if you're in that state. It increases it by, right now mine is only level 3, but it increases my physical damage by 3.6% right now. So that's a pretty cool attack. So yeah, pretty much I've been liking this class so far. I boss run with it is not as crazy as my Evan class. My Evan class could have like, I'm like already the top 3 damage chart when I was hitting level 115 already, but this is still pretty cool class. I've been clearing my elite dungeons pretty easily with this class because I mean majority all these alts are just for farming powders, you know, so it's not something I would main right now, but the damage seems pretty balanced, nothing too crazy. Haven't tried out the Ice Lightning class yet. I might make a video on that. Right now, of all my alts, I actually like my bishop a lot now. The alt I don't like is my Dawn Warrior. Like, I have a Zakum helmet, I have a belt, I have like almost full unique on that, and it's giving me so much trouble with my elite dungeons. Like, it's taking forever to clear, so I'm considering deleting that and making it an Ice Lightning just to make my life easier in the future, but might still considering what to do then. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is my Shadowers guide. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of the guide. If you guys have any suggestions for any videos you want me to make, please leave it in the comments below. If not, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.